I don't know if you can hear me because the fan is on. I need it right now. It's helping me land back down to earth. I came home on a mindful walk, tuning in with how I feel, trying to grounding myself, and then, yeah, made it home and took off my shoes, turned the aircon on because it's bloody hot, even though I feel virtually naked. I'm in like the most minimal amount of clothes, but maybe the hat helps. I read a post on Instagram which triggered all of this emotion in me. Um, and then I thought, oh no, my makeup. So, yeah, got some tissue. Um, and then I had the thought, maybe now's the perfect opportunity to film because it's raw, it's in the moment, and it's unfiltered. Wow, what the fuck? Something about that is really fucking scary, I'll be honest. Um, I said I wouldn't apologize, so I'm not gonna do that. Um, but damn, I've experienced nearly every single emotion today, which was totally unexpected. Um, I wonder if I should be happy, proud, thankful that I can feel the full range of emotions. How am I so geared towards optimism? Now, that is truly a superpower. Yeah. Well, if you couldn't tell, I am dressed like this because I had just come from carnival. One of my goals was to obtain a Jamaican flag, and I did. And yeah, I'm just feeling emotional about quite a lot of things. I had a really beautiful day, and when I really think about all the moments, um, I enjoyed myself. I just question, like, why is it that I, why is it that when I experience joy, I question it? Um, I feel like a part of me has self sabotaged, and I know I'm responsible, but I feel like at the same time, am I really to blame? Probably not. And I think that's the most painful part. I'm just going to take a minute. Yeah. Yo, like, I know life is crazy, but I might be crazier in this instance. Food, eating food really does something to you. Yeah, no shit. It's your fuel, okay? But hear me out. I've had a whole internal dialogue with myself, and I've even questioned whether or not this is something that needs to be on the internet because I know there's just some things that just don't need to be on the internet. And I was like, is this one of those things? But I'm like, at the same time, what is there really to hide in this moment, um, other than my humanity? And if that's too much, then y'all have simply lost your whole entire lives. What can I say? Yeah, I just ate some food and that was really needed because I have drank uh, not like loads, but a generous amount for someone who doesn't often drink. And I have to remember that although it's okay to have a little bit of fun if I choose to, because you know, free will, um, I don't drink and I haven't been drinking like I have done in the past. And so, with a pinch of salt, maybe, you know, take heed, actually remember that you need to make sure you are fueled in other ways. And I haven't really done a great job at doing that. I, yeah, I also had a little bit of a puff of, you know, because carnival spirits took me over, I will admit. And, you know what's interesting? I find that before I enter those things, and I do it with conviction, like in the moment, if I'm making a decision to do something, it's a yes, and if I'm not, it's a no. And I really struggle when I'm in a place of indecisiveness. Like I really, really struggle, and that happened today. And it wasn't great because I think by this point, realistically, when I look back, it was a combination of things. The fact that I had been drinking, the fact that I had a little bit to smoke, the fact that I hadn't really eaten, the fact that I had been around so many people, so many sounds, so many things to see, just overstimulated in every sense of the word. And my indecisiveness was creating angst. I was probably more hungry than I realized. And I think that was also part of my struggle. Hell, I don't even know why I'm telling you this, but we are here in the name of raw and unfiltered, figuring out what this even is as we move along. So, yeah, I mean, if I'm just yapping, I'm just yapping. If I am sharing something that is wise and witty, wise and witty. I was going to say witful, I don't think that's a word. Then I shall be. If I am teaching, I shall. If I am coaching, I shall. If I am just here to be simply fucking me, then I shall. So be it. And it is. I apologize though if I do have food in my mouth, not for anything else. Um, I think we're all clear. Yeah, I've eaten food and I actually feel more like a human. And now I'm wondering whether everything I had experienced internally was a result of the lack of care I was giving to myself when I needed it, or if it was really what it was in that moment. And I think looking at it from a bird's eye view, I would probably say it's a bit of both because you know the old psychology. It's neither solely this or that. It is always a combination. Take what you will from this. I've got a bit of a headache. I'm really quite enjoying being back home indoors, even though I can't believe I bought any food today. Amongst the amount of food stands that there were lots of beautiful people out. Yeah, so my storage got full again. It's safe to say I feel a lot better than I did when I started this video. I think coming home was a great choice, and I'm thankful that I was close by. Um, I do feel shit at how maybe I don't feel shit about this, but I feel like a part of me would have wanted how I left to go in a different way, like to have left on a different note, but at the same time, it is what it is. Like, that was my experience, and I needed to take a minute to look out for myself, and I did, and I'm feeling so much better for it. Um, so there's that. I mean, it was sobering. I definitely needed to eat. Being a responsible adult is hard, you know. But yeah, I made some beautiful memories today, or I captured some really lovely memories as well. And not really sure what the point of this video was, but to show off my cute little. This is cute, you know. Like I, I didn't even see myself put this on today, but I would genuinely go outside like this, like on a regular basis. Maybe get a cute little pin and just, you know. Yeah, guys, I don't really know what this is, but I think everything I shared is super valid, and I owe it to myself to know that. So yeah, mm, here's to being human. Here's to embracing the journey. Here's to transmuting lead into gold, dark into light. Not that there's anything wrong with the dark, but more so revealing what's in the dark and shining a light on it, holding space for what's uncomfortable, um, and creating space for what wants to change, creating space for the new version, the version of myself that's here right now. I'm gonna get some incense, I'm gonna light it, and I'm gonna enjoy my time. I've reconsidered a few times, so I want to go outside. Like, I look cute. I feel like I had intentions to be out later than it is now. It's relatively early still. But then I'm like, I also had joy today, and I had some really lovely experiences in carnival. I think a part of me questions whether I'm missing out on things. Um, and not in a way where it's like I feel like I need to be everywhere all the time because I'll have FOMO, but more so from a perspective that I have felt in the past that because of my choices, I've missed out on some experiences that many people have had, and I question that often can lead to me questioning like the direction I'm heading in or how I'm choosing to get to my destination, and whether or not I'm living my life the way that I should. But, you know, I feel maybe that's just also a part of being human. Like, I feel like my storage went again, so I'm going to leave it there until I can clean up some ample storage to film properly next time. But yeah, I just wanted to humanize the range of my experiences, my emotions, and where I found myself. And if it means anything to you, just trust that you are okay, that you are loved, and it's okay to feel the way that you feel, even if it doesn't always make sense, even if you don't have anybody else to validate them. The fact that you are experiencing it, the fact that you are here is enough. I have honestly gone through the whole spectrum of emotions today. Like, even to admit suicidal ideation coming to my brain is absolute insanity. Like, what is this? This isn't normal. Um, and why am I exposing this? I mean, in the hopes that it will just help another person out there. If there's anything I can do in the moments of despair, it would be that, to know that I'm able to support just one other person, to let them know that it is okay, you are okay, it's all going to be okay. Yeah. Wow, this took a really unexpected turn, but in the essence of what we stand for, here we are. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna love you and leave you. I don't know. I'll probably end up just staying at home, being cozy, because like I'm quite comfortable right now, and I wouldn't mind having a comfy night in. Um, yeah, take from what you will, leave the rest. Ciao.